We gotta talk about it. Today's video is gonna be something a little bit different. Today we're gonna be taking a deep dive into the future of the MCU. And is the MCU back? Let's find out. So we're going to be going through 3 different categories. We're going to be going through what the MCU has done good and what the MCU has done bad. Also, what the MCU could do in the future to make it even better. So before we start, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and that like button for more videos like this. So let's start with the very highs of the MCU. At the beginning, we're just gonna go at the jump. We gotta start with Infinity War. Infinity War felt like that movie that we all needed from the MCU. Cause before Infinity War, so many movies of the MCU just came out of the same thing. I've seen streamers talk about this too. How MCU movies has this theme of oh, the villain constantly wins, or the heroes constantly win. And it was nice in Infinity War to actually feel dang, how did we come back from this? We lost it all, bro. But to get to Infinity War in movies like this, we also had banger movies like Iron Man, Captain America, Winter Soldier, who set the stage for the present MCU. We had other side movies like Black Panther, Thor movies, Captain America movies, Doctor Strange movies, Spider-Man movies, everything that led up into this final battle. And then the MCU took a turn for the worse after the events of Endgame. After Endgame, it really felt like a snap, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it snapped us back into reality. And this also goes into a deeper conversation of people aren't superhero fatigued. We're just tired of getting trash movies. And this movie was everything that was built up to and the final resolution of the MCU. I truly didn't know where the MCU was gonna go next after this movie. I'm being so for it. No one knew what the events of this movie was gonna happen next, bro. And that leads us to our new segment, the bad of Marvel. I do feel really bad for this movie, Black Widow. I just felt like it was too late to recover her character. In my opinion, it was way too late to recover her character. First of all, this movie came out after we found out that she died. So they really did owe this movie, I'm not gonna lie. That's probably why a lot of people didn't choose to see this movie. But after Endgame, this movie was the next up, and this set the horrible precedent, I'm not gonna lie. It was truly hard for me to care about a character that was already dead, you know what I'm saying? All we had to look forward to in this movie was her sister, because she was the only living one. And then we go on to trash. But then we started to get slightly better. Okay, we might be back. This movie was peak. Oh yeah, Marvel is back. And throughout this loop of up and down type of movie, I think Marvel's truly landed on something special. We also got the Spider-Man movies that are bangers, you know. But what really sparked this conversation as a whole is this movie might have brought Marvel back. This is the new Avenger. Going from a band of heroes that we loved, cherished, and grew up with, to going to a team that truly knows how to work together. And I had already made a short about this video. If you guys want to go check that out, go ahead and check that out. It's still up on the channel. But this movie did something for it. But I didn't talk about in that short was how this movie just made me appreciate how I love the Avengers. Because what it really came down to for me personally was just the Avengers was just a team that knew how to work together when it was time to work together. And yes, I still think it's sorry that it took all 5 of them to lift a rock, but it was just an impactful moment. I gotta give them that. So with this being said, we gotta go into the final segment of the future of the MCU. You see, while MCU has been releasing shows that not too many people, unless you're a hardcore Marvel fan, really care to watch for, it's still enjoyable to watch. And seeing, as you kind of need to see them to know who are these characters, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if you have TV shows, it should make the movies that much better, you know what I'm saying? And as we end towards Avengers Doomsday, we got we gotta just appreciate Spider-Man, man. This is cool, man. It's cool, man. But as we head towards Avengers Endgame, we finally got the Fantastic Four. And it clearly shows that they messed up at the end of the Thunderbolts trailer, or the post-credit scene of the Thunderbolts trailer. They mess up their world pretty bad. So we're gonna have to see what happens in that movie to make them Galactus just Go crazy, man. We gotta see that movie though. But after watching the Thunderbolts, I'm not gonna lie, my hope has been restored in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's just been redeemed. It's actually got me hyped to look forward to the next movie. And I get some people don't like Thunderbolts because it's called the New Avengers. And I'm one of those people too. I don't hate the name. I just think it's a little bit disrespectful, bro. Because of the legacy that the Avengers movies have just carried, like, I don't know, man. It's felt a little disrespectful. But I can learn to live with it. Because they gotta add some more people. They gotta add some more people to the party. I need to see Mia, Tom Holland in there. It's got me hype on when the X-Men gonna come in. Like, when are the mutants gonna show up? I thought Bob was. I didn't know who Sentry was. I'm not a comic reader by any means, my guy. So correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I thought Bob was gonna be a mutant at first, like the beginning of the X-Men and stuff. But apparently he's a whole different person. So I mean, the MCU's got me hyped. I just really love these movies, man. I love me an Iron Man. They took a C-tier hero to big S-tier, man. And so if Marvel could do that for these D-tier, C-tier type characters, it's got me hyped to see what they. But we have nothing left to say. But the MCU is back, baby. I love me some Marvel, my God. And if you love Marvel too, go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button, bruh, for more videos like this. This is gonna get crazy, man. Iron Man, Tony Stark as Doom. Dr. Doom, boy. This better go crazy. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Is the MCU back? And I'm out of here, man. I'm out.